the daily waste and the construction waste. If you are interested in this kind of equipment, you can contact with us. We are the manufacturer. Welcome. Okay, and today we're gonna to have an introduction about the daily garbage, the construction garbage, how to recycle it, and how to get the fuel oil from it. If you are interested in this kind of project, you can contact with us. We are the manufacturer of the doing company. Welcome. Hello, we are the Chinese company located in Henan Province, China, and you're welcome to come to our factory and company to have a visit. Our company is located in Henan Province and is more than 40,000 square meters. You can come to visit and know the details about the equipment. We have three kinds of the equipment: the batch type pyrolysis plant, the fully continuous pyrolysis plant, and the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. And the equipment we can deal with is the waste, the daily waste, or the waste tire, the waste plastic, the construction waste, and the oil sludge, the coal tar oil, and the aluminium plastic, this kind of waste, and we can recycle it to the oil. This is one of the main products of our equipment. And if you are interested, you can contact with us. We are the doing group in China, and we are the manufacturer of the this kind of pyrolysis plant. You can see today we're going to have an introduction about the waste plastic pyrolysis plant. Well, today's topic is about how to recycle the oil from the household waste and the construction garbage. Well, the main products that we will sort out is the plastic and the rubber from the household waste, from the daily waste, and from the construction waste. Well, this kind of rubber and plastic will contain with some oil in it, and we can use the pyrolysis plant to product, and the product of our equipment is the oil and carbon black. Well, they have a very high heating energy and can sell it directly to get profit. If you are interested in this kind of project, you can contact with us and welcome our new friends from all over the world. We are the Chinese company. So today we're going to have an introduction about how to recycle the things, the oil from the daily waste. For example, the main products we can recycle is a plastic that it can sort out. So then put it into the pyrolysis plant and recycle the oil, and other main raw material is the rubber. We can also recycle it from the daily waste. Then by during this kind of pyrolysis plant, by the combustion system and condensing system, we can get the flue oil, and this is what our equipment do. And welcome our friends, and this is the doing group. Welcome. Okay, and if you have any questions about this kind of equipment, you can comment in the comment area, or you can leave your message to us privately to send your email, send your WhatsApp or telephone to us. Then our sales manager will contact with you to give you more details about the equipment and the market. Now, welcome our friends. Today we're going to have an introduction about the household waste, and the first step that needs to do is to sort out the plastic and the rubber from the household waste and the construction waste. And how to sort out it? We also sort out it manually and by the workers to separate the oven bag, plastic bag, bottles, and other plastic from the waste. And this raw material that had been sorted out will put into this kind of reactor to be pyrolysis, and then we will get the flue oil after the combustion system and condensing system. The first step is to combustion it at a very high temperature, and then we can get the flue gas. The oil gas will go through the condensing system to cool down it to the liquid oil, and this is one of the main products we can get. So as for how to recycle it and what kind of waste that we can recycle, let's have a picture first. And it shows us is the first step or the pre-process of the raw material, how to recycle it. We can use them by workers. And this is a picture. You can see that this is kind of waste, our daily waste, the garbage. And we can use the workers to sort out it manually. It's very easy to know about it. This is a transfer belt to convey the garbage, and then we can sort out the plastic bag, the oven bag from the daily waste. You can have a look. It's a very common product. Or we can use the machine to sort it directly. We have the sorting machine. If you want to know, just to save the workers and it's more convenient, you can buy the sorting machine. And then we can get the plastic from the waste things. Then we can use the pyrolysis plant to pyrolysis it, pyrolyze the flue oil, pyrolyze the carbon black. Well, we have three kinds of equipment to finish this project. The first one is, this is our new design, the continuous waste plastic pyrolysis plant. The continuous pyrolysis plant has some advantages. You can have a look. Well, the first one is it's fully automatically. It have the PLC system. Well, it can work continuous production for 24 hours. Well, we can work 45 days to 60 days without stop, and we can get the flue oil from the waste things, the waste plastic, continuously without we don't need to stop the production. We don't need to cool down the reactor. So this is the advantage of the fully continuous, and also it have the big processing capacity. The capacity of it, the biggest capacity, we can have 50 tons per day. We can produce 50 tons of the tire rubber powder of it, and it can't put the whole tire in it because we need to ensure it can feed the raw material and pyrolysis and discharge it at the same time. So this is how the fully continuous pyrolysis plant advantages, and this is the real picture of our customer in Chongqing and Henan, in Chongqing, China. And not only it have a very high production efficiency, and it is more time and labor saving because it have the PLC system. So we just need 1 or 2 workers in the feeding system and 1 or 2 workers in the discharging system, and the whole line is run in the PLC system. So we don't need much workers. It's labor saving. And this is, you can see this is a reactor of the pyrolysis plant. It's 26 meters for 50 tons per day, and this is the outlet, and the oil gas will come out to the outlet and go to the condensing system to cool down. Then this is a discharging system. You can see the winch. Oh, you can see. This is a winch, and the carbon black will discharge from here. Outside it is a water cover. It will lower down the temperature of the carbon black. When it comes out to the outlet, the carbon black is at the temperature of 200 more than 200 degree. And when it goes through this kind of winch, and the temperature can reach to a temperature of behind 70 degree, and it can be packed directly. And you can see this is a burner, and the tail gas burner and flue gas burner. We have two sections of the continuous plant. I'll get free quote. If you want to have more details, more information, you can just send the private message to us to leave your requirements and or leave your contact ways, for example, the email, WhatsApp, and telephone, and so on. Then our sales manager will give you an introduction. Okay, and you can have a look. Then we will have an introduction about the batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, the batch type pyrolysis plant, the capacity is lower than the fully continuous. The biggest one we can have 20 tons per day. But most of our clients will choose 12 tons or 15 tons per day. And it is easy operation and cost effectively, good stability, and multiple use. If your raw material is the plastic, just like today our topic about the household waste, all kinds of the waste things like this plastic bag or oven bag or other plastic things, bottle, plastic bottle, or some construction waste. Then if your material is very completed and there's some, for example, rocks, bricks in it, so if you can't ensure your raw material can separate it and crush it to small particles, then you can choose the batch type pyrolysis plant. How much is it? If you want the quotation, if you want the prices, you can send the message to us privately, and we will give you a quotation, give you a price list for you, because the configuration is different and the prices is different. Hello. You can leave your requirements. For example, you want to know the cost, to send a private message to us, and or you can leave your email or WhatsApp to us, and then our sales manager will give you an introduction. Because you can see the different kinds of equipment. We have 3 kinds, and the capacity of the feeding system, pyrolysis system, and the condensing system is different, and the cost is different. If you want to know more, just to contact with us, because we can't send the message to you directly. You need to contact with us first, then we can send more information to you. We are not allowed to talk to you directly. Okay, and let's go on. Well, if you are interested in this tire pyrolysis plant, we can give you an introduction about it. The tire pyrolysis plant, almost all the 3 kinds of equipment can process. And if you chose the batch type pyrolysis plant, and you can put the whole tire in it, but if you chose the fully continuous and the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant, you need to crash it to small particles to the rubber powder, tire rubber powder. Then we can ensure we can feed and pyrolysis and discharge at the same time. Okay, and let's go on. Just any questions you want to know more, you can comment or send a private message to us. Okay, and let's just go on for the batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, if your material is the waste tire, and our oil yield can reach to 45%. And if your material is plastic, we cannot sure because the plastic is just completed. And for the plastic, later I will show you about the oil yield. This page will show you. If you get the pure plastic, for example, the pure PPPS, and the oil yield is very high, reach to 90%. But if you get other paper mill waste, bottles, or the kind of bag, plastic bag, woven bag, and it's different. But there's all kind of raw materials. For just like this kind of waste, I can see some picture. You can see it's very completed, and it's mixed it with all kinds of rubbish, garbage. And this kind of plastic, we can all put it into the batch type pyrolysis plant to have a production. But if you chose the fully continuous or the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant, we can't use this kind of raw material. We need to crush it to small particles. We need to dry it because it's some water in it. We need to dry first. This is some advantages of the batch type. Just all kinds of the plastic we can use it. So it shows us it is multiple use and good stability. It can run. The service life of it is 5 years, more than 5 years, and this cost effectively. Between the three kind of the equipment, the batch type is the most cheap. Cheap is more cheaper than the continuous one. So it costs effectively and it's different. The most expensive one is the fully continuous because the capacity is much bigger, and we have this PLC system. It's continuously production, so it's the production efficiency is much more higher. And the free installation, small. This is the small plant unit. You can see, and most our clients buy this kind of project is for examination or personal use. For example, we have some clients in America, Australia. Some farmers will buy this kind of pyrolysis plant and the distillation plant, and they can get the diesel. The non-standard diesel can use at the agricultural machine or mining machine or ferry. This kind of place they can use privately, the personal use for their own agricultural machine. Other advantages: free installation, cost saving, easy handling, test available. So it's much more smaller. The capacity 100 kilogram or 500 kilogram. And then this is some advantages, some feature of our equipment. This is the equipment details. Difference to other company. For example, the welding process, the head, the reactor head, or the insulation cover is so different between other company. We can have a comparison because in the Henan province here, there are many this kind of manufacturer. You can have a comparison and know their advantages and have a choice about each equipment. Well, our advantages is more pressure resistant, temperature resistant, and the service life is much more longer than normal. We have different design of the insulation cover to prevent the release of the bad smell, the smoke, and to protect the heating energy. This is the some advantages. For example, the material of our furnace, we are made of the 16mm blower plates or 304, 306 insulation steel. If your raw material is the oil sludge or the coal tar sludge, it will have the corrosive of the furnace. So we can choose the stainless steel. But if your material is the kind of like a waste tire with plastic, and we only use the blower plate is enough. And the round shape reactor, it reached to the standard of the pressure resistant tank can withstand high pressure and temperature. We have a very high temperature and very high design. And about the welding process, the 3-step welding process, we are welded by the machine, not by the labor, and no risk of cracking and long machine service life. One piece design. This is all our design. And for the installation, we have 4 materials. While the batch type pyrolysis plant, we have 3 or 4 materials, or 3 materials of the installation cover. But now we have the 6 materials installation cover of the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. It's have a very high efficiency, and when the machine is its production, you can just the worker can touch the installation cover. It is a common degree, so it's much more safer of this production environment. Multiple fire protection test, guaranteed quality control. Carbon black wind transfer system. This is our patent device. For example, the exhaust gas cleaning system is our patent because we will have the same gas, one main product of the pyrolysis project is the same gas and the flue oil and the carbon black. And the syn-gas, we can use it directly. It can return to the reactor as a heating energy to combust the raw material. So, if you just burn it directly, it will have some bad smell in it. So we need to purify it. For example, the sulfur dioxide, we need to purify it, and by using this exhaust gas cleaning system or odor removal system, you can also call it in this name, we can purify this bad smell, and when it returns to the reactor, they have no pollution. So this is one of our patents. It is more environmental friendly and can save our syn-gas and can save our use of the heating energy. And this flue gas purification system, some of our clients may worried about if we have some pollution with the environment. Well, the answer is we don't have any pollution because we have purification system, the sulfurization system. With just the only pollution our production have is the smoke, the gas. And we don't have the air pollution, chemical pollution, soil pollution. and the gas just the only waste we need to deal with, and we have this mature purification system to reach to different standard of different regions. And if you want to know more details about this kind of equipment, you can contact with us, and our sales manager will tell you how to purify the gas and how to reach to the standard of different government. Because, for example, now in China, in each province, the policy is different to have this kind of configuration, the purified configuration, and we have many plan of it to reach to the standard of different regions. You can contact with us. And the raw material and oil yield, you can have a look. Well, from the household waste, from the daily waste or construction waste, the main products we can get is the plastic, and it's very different. For example, the plastic bag, oven bag, or some other rubber, or the tube, also is plastic or rubber. Then the oil yield, if you have the pure PPPPS, this kind of plastic, and the oil yield can reach to 90% or 95%. It's more higher of the oil yield is PE. And the pure plastic cable, the oil yield can reach to 80%. And the plastic bag, just like this. Well, this is an oven bag, not the plastic bag, and this is a plastic bag. The oil yield can, this is very common to see in our daily life. You want to know the engine oil recycling distillation machine? Yeah, we have this machine. If you want to know the details, the prices, quotation, and the market, the equipment data, you can send your requirements to us, and our sales manager will contact with you immediately. We have the distillation machine to distillate the engine oil or flue oil. Well, you can contact with us because we can't send the message to you directly. It's not allowed, so you can just say hi to us first. Oh, 2 times per day. Okay. We have the as well. The biggest one is 15 or 14 times per day, and we also have the 2 times per day. You can contact with us. We can give you the prices and the data. Okay, let's just go on. About the regions, you can just leave. I know, and my assistant will talk to the sales manager about your requirements. And because we have our customers in all the continent, you can come to visit. You can have a visit about the client's factory, or you can come to China to visit our own factory. No more details. I guess we have our customer in your country, Bangladesh, right? We can talk to our clients in your places to have a visit. So just any questions, you can feel free to comment, or just leave your message to us, because we can't send our information to you directly, so you need to say hi to us first privately. You can click our information Okay, let's go on. And well, today's topic is about the plastic. We can have this kind of waste. For example, just I showed it is the oven bag. Yeah, it's very common. And the oil yield can reach to 50%. And if your material is the pure ABS, it can reach to 40. And but just by the way, the PVC and PET, for example, the plastic bottle is can't put it into the furnace, can't put it in the reactor to have the pyrolysis, because it will have some pollution and bad smell and some harmful waste of it. And they don't have the oil contained in it. So except the PVC and PET, all that kind of plastic is suitable to be pyrolysis to get the oil. And other raw materials, we can get the recyclable waste of the waste tire and the medical waste and multiple solid waste. By the way, there are some hazardous waste. We can also use it at the raw material. For example, the hazardous waste in of the oil sludge or the coal tar oil. So if you want to know the details, you can contact with us privately, because some data or some quotation is not profitable to say in the live show. We can talk it one-to-one. Our sales manager. I'm not sure are you now in this live show, so you can just contact with us and know more details. Do you have a WhatsApp? It's very convenient to talk in this app, or email. You can leave your email or WhatsApp or other contact ways. Then let's go on. The flue oil and the carbon black and the syn-gas is the main products of the waste tire. So this is the 3D layout, and the whole line of the plastic. You can see if you use the fully continue and semi-continue, we need a plastic crusher to crush it to small particles. Crush the plastic to the particles, then to put it into the reactor. But if you don't want this process, the pre-process of crushing, you can use the batch type. This batch type pyrolysis plant. So we can put the whole waste in the pyrolysis plant, batch type pyrolysis plant. This is the difference between this kind of two equipment. Well, this is more convenient by the batch type, but the efficiency and the capacity is a little bit different. So this have a very high efficiency, and the capacity can reach to 50 tons per day. But just we need some pre-process to process it to the particle. But if you want to put the whole plastic, mixed plastic in it, we can choose the batch type. Well, we can have 15 tons per day, and we need to stop the production to cool down the reactor and to discharge the carbon black. But the continuous plant, we don't need to cool down it. We just can discharge the carbon black at a very high temperature, so it's much more efficiency. Okay, and welcome our new friends. If you want to know the details, you can contact with us. And this pyrolysis oil refining plant, yeah. Well, I'm not sure you are in this video, you can have a look. This is a refining plant. Where we can get the flue oil, and by using this refining plant, or you can see distillation plant, then we can get the diesel from it. Or the engine oil is also fitable for this equipment. We can get the diesel and use it as agricultural machine or ferry boat mining machine. Flue oil, carbon black, and syn-gas. The flue oil can have a very high heating energy and can use at the for example, the bloyers factory, glass factory, bricks factory, the bloyer heating, or can use at heavy oil generator or refining it to diesel. And this, okay, and about the carbon black. Well, the carbon black is much more it's more than the carbon black that we produced by the waste tire. Base oil, well, the base oil comes to use our equipment. The raw material can be the engine oil or the flue oil. The base oil is not suitable for this distillation machine, I'm sorry. And we also have the syn-gas. It can use directly to the reactor to burn it at a high heating energy, just heating the reactor. So if you choose the fully continuous pyrolysis plant, and we only need 8 hours to just heat it by our own heating energy like the flue, but the next few days we only need the syn-gas to heat the reactor. And the project cases, you can have a look in China, Yunnan, China, Chongqing, China, and other countries. Well, we have our customers in each continent, and you can have a visit. Oh, this is our picture, our deliver picture, and installation picture. Well, we have a service of installation training and the worker training by our engineering team. We have a mature engineering team we have set up in 2011. They have a history of 13 years. It's very mature of the team, of selling team, and the engineering team. This is some feedback. You can contact with us by the WeChat or the WhatsApp. Well, in China, the WeChat is much more convenient, but we can just talk by the WhatsApp or email. Both is okay. If some feedback, you can have a look. Well, our mission is to refine this engine oil to the diesel, the non-standard diesel, and the diesel can used at the heavy machine or the ferry, like the agricultural machine, a mining machine, this kind of places. Or the diesel generator. This is some feedback. You can have a look. And our service, the pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service, just as I say, you can have a visit of our factory to see the production line and one-to-one equipment configuration plan. Our sales manager will well, just know your requirements, know your capacity and raw material, and we'll give you the configuration plan. And our engineer will give you the plan to design your equipment due to your own factory. Plan the equipment placement, yes, the placement site. And on sale, you can check the production conditions of the machine and communicate the progress of equipment manufacturing. You can see this is the picture of our factory. It's more than 40,000 square meters. So there are many whole line in our equipment in our factory while waiting for delivery, and it's just building. And you can have a look, have a visit. The raw material and the capacity is different. After sale, we have 1 year warranty, and the guide equipment installation and commission, technical training to train your workers. We have our own engineering team. Okay, and this is the some brief introduction of our company. The name of it is Henan Doing. Henan is the province name. Doing is the name of our own company. Environmental Protection Technology Company is the subsidiary company of Henan Holdings. We are the subsidiary, and our equipment is the pyrolysis equipment and other equipment, for example, the PCB board separating machine, a recycle machine, or the lithium batteries recycling machine. Is a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer, research and development, machine production, sales and after-sales service in one. And our base business, you can see solid waste and hazardous waste. Solid waste is the tire and the plastic. Hazardous waste, oil sludge, or the or some coal sludge, or just as you say, the engine oil is also the hazardous waste. Treatment equipment, tire, plastic, rubber, yeah, it shows us oil sludge, aluminium, plastic, pyrolysis plant. The pyrolysis oil and the used oil to diesel distillation plant is also, we have this kind of equipment. Related environmental protection device. Production sales in more than 90 countries and regions around the world. Certificates of our country. Of our company, not country. You can have a look. Some certificate in European Union or in China or other regions, or some patent. Okay, let's go on. Just feel free to contact with us. Today we're having an introduction about how to recycle the waste things, the waste, plastic waste, daily garbage to the OU. And the first step we need to do is to sort out the plastic and the rubber from the waste things, the daily waste and the construction waste. You can use by manual or use the separating machine. And you can see this is the step to sort out it manually. You can have this video again. This is a daily garbage. Well, it will have some plastic bag, oven bag in it, some other plastic. Then we can recycle it to OU, and we will have some, for example, some subsidies in some countries. And you can not only get the flue OU and sell it, you can also get the subsidies. So the raw material is free. Not only free, you can get a subsidy. This is separated, the plastic bag, oven bag, by the workers. And then we can use our machine to put it if you are in this kind of in this raw material, the whole plastic bag, the mixed plastic bag, it will have some, for example, the bricks, rock in it. So we can choose the batch type pyrolysis plant, pyrolysis it. If you are having a crushing system to crush it into the small particles, then we can choose the fully continuous or semi-continuous. It have a very high efficiency, more than the batch type. Okay, So any questions you can ask about this waste plastic recycling machine if you want to have this kind of project to get it have a very high, it have a good very good market about the recycle of the waste things to all you. Well, if you chose the plastic recycling machine, it may have some problems of the it will have some paraffin in the plastic and will block the pipe and the condensing system. So we need some design of the decoct service, this is our decoct device to just put off this kind of paraffin. And this is our own design, and some of our clients are interested in this kind of design, and they are worried about or have some problems about this equipment. If you want to know this decoct device, you can contact with us. We have our own design, and if your plastic have some water, and we can have this pre-process to evaporate the water from the plastic. Then we can get the dry plastic and put it into the reactor, or you can put the wet plastic in the reactor. By heating it, we can first evaporate the water, but it will have a waste of time to evaporate it. The efficiency is lower than using the drying machine to dry it, but it's more convenient. So just you can choose. We can give you a plan. And welcome to the Twin Group. We are the Twin Group in China. For the pyrolysis machine, you can get flue oil, carbon black, syn-gas, steel wire from the waste things, or the aluminium waste from the plastic, tire, aluminium, and oil sludge. Well, this kind of tire and plastic are all the solid waste. So we need to have some license in China to have this kind of project. And the standard to have, we need to process the raw material more than 20,000 tons each year. But if you don't reach to this standard, it's not allowed to have this kind of project. So it's very strict. This is the example in China, but different regions is different. For example, in some governments will have the subsidies, but not in China. So there are some Chinese will come to go abroad to have this kind of project because it's have a very high profit. So if you are interested, you can contact with us. Our sales manager will give you more introduction about it. Okay, and welcome to the Doing Company. Our live show will have an end in 5 minutes. So now you can just leave your requirements to us, and we can have an introduction about the tire pyrolysis machine. And the raw material of us can be the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, aluminium plastic, and we can get the flue oil from this kind of materials. And it can solve very well, have a very high heating energy, or you can refining it to diesel. Hello, welcome. Just any questions, feel free to ask. And now we can have a look about the three kinds of raw material equipment. The plastic pyrolysis, the fully continuous waste plastic pyrolysis plant, batch type waste plastic, and semi-continuous waste plastic pyrolysis plant. Any questions? You can talk. So if you have no more questions, then we will end this live show today. Welcome to subscribers. We will give you an introduction every day about the market and the design technique of our own company, of our equipment. We are the manufacturer of the waste tire, plastic, oil sludge, aluminium waste pyrolysis plant. So I'm not sure if there's anybody in my live show now. We can't see the number. So just to know more content, then I will end today's live show. Thank you for your watching. I will wait for 1 second, 1 minute, 30 seconds, maybe, and then it's time to say goodbye. Okay, yeah, in the comment place, we have our WhatsApp number, email number, and the website. You can contact with us. Or you can follow our line, and we will give you an introduction or the video or the live show every day to give you more information of the market, the pyrolysis market, and the equipment, the information of our equipment, pyrolysis plant. Thank you for your watching today, and no more comments, then it's time to say goodbye. Okay, and welcome to subscribers. Thank you for your watching. Have a nice day.